Okay, so as far as to my personal knowledge, this is the third entry of the original Prince of Persia trilogy. I think I played this once at a gaming lounge several years ago on a Wii. So I don't really know the full plot. I just remember that how it starts is the prince and the lady coming in to the city on a ship, and then it gets attacked. So, but when we just got off of the previous game, sorry about that. So when we got off on the previous game, the prince makes it back to his home, only to see it burning. Or I could be confused with some other game. I don't freaking know. But let's get this started.
We all make mistakes. Some are small, some are large. But his mistake, born of innocence, fueled by pride, was the greatest and most terrible of them all.
All that is yours is rightful. You cannot change your fate.
Some believed when the prince journeyed to the island of time to escape death that he returned alone. The amulet destroyed, the Dahaka appeased, the empress dead. The prince was free at last, but this is not how it happened. The truth is that he chose to save me from my destiny. In doing so, he set me free, and doomed us all. Prince, of all the possible futures, this one held the most promise that something has changed.
Do not worry, Kailina. No harm will come to you in Babylon. I promise. Look, we are nearly home.
As our ship lay sinking in the harbor, the prince found himself in a city quite different from the one he left behind. The normally busy wharves were now decimated. Blood-spattered awnings and splintered door frames were all that waited to greet him. And the people, merchants, beggars, fishermen, were nowhere to be found. Others had taken their place.
Let her go!
Okay, so I tried looking in the menu to see if there was some way
The
to...
prince made his way along the torn and blasted district, haunted by visions from his past. The dockside tavern where he'd spent many late nights was now reduced to cinders. Babylon's proud armada, which he would often come to greet, lay cracked and broken, cast to the bottom of the Euphrates.
Okay, it's weird that it's saying move the analog sticks when I'm using a mouse and keyboard. But, yeah, I tried looking in the menu to see if there was some way to turn on subtitles, but there is not. I don't know why. They had subtitles. They didn't have subtitles for the first game. Then they had subtitles for the second game. Now they don't have subtitles for this game. Like, what the hell? I already played through the last one. I don't need the tutorial for this. Unless they're doing something brand new. But yeah, they retconned the ending.
Everywhere there are signs of battle. But what of Babylon's guard? Where have they all gone?
Look at the ground, man. They're all dead. But yeah, they retconned the ending to Warrior Within. Instead of him actually killing Kylene, he convinced her to stand down. I would have liked it if they had some kind of like after credit scene where Kylene had a vision about that exact scenario or something like that. Because... Oh, there we go. Yeah, and that ending was different from what I remembered. I remembered him, like, just moving very closely to Kylene, like they were having some kind of a moment. I'm pretty sure he had said, like, my love or something like that. That's what I remember. But the whole ship getting blown up by an invading force, yeah, that is exactly what happened. And I remember the prince having a completely different outfit. I bet
Shall I continue my story from here if you are called away? Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
I like that they brought back the narration. I don't know, I always kind of liked it was kind of like a fourth wall breakish. Where did that guy's big ass sword go? Did he not take it with him? Why wouldn't he take the sword with him?
Why is it that every time disaster strikes, I find myself without a proper blade? Still, it's better than nothing.
Oh, we can do stealth kills now. glad they did stealth takedowns. I feel like it would actually fit the game if they did that. Like if they made a remake, they should like add stealth takedowns. So I remember the enemies looking very different. Like they didn't have horns or anything like that. Okay, the guy's just going around in Yeah, I remember them having like completely different masks. I remember them being kind of leaner, and that they had like a crow-like mask, and they didn't kind of speak in human tongues. They just made a bunch of weird noises. That's how I remember it. Well, fuck! It's like I woke up in a different portal, or I played a different variation of that game, because I remember how they sometimes have different cover art for the games, because they got the prince like with like a half normal and half kind of weird evil sand demon like face.
Kylina! No! No way into the city now. I will have to climb this siege tower and enter from above. I can sense the others who have passed through this place, intent on bringing harm to my family.
Guess it's just one of the consequences of fucking with time. I'm just, it's strongly implied.
4 weeks I've been at sea, and every day spent dreaming of my return to Babylon. But never, in all my visions of the future, did I suspect a homecoming such as this. War. It is the only answer. But war with who? And why?
Ah, shit.
Ha!
Yeah, this is exactly how I remembered it. Yeah, that's exactly what they look like. But not just the archers, all of them look like that. Oh, shit. What? I didn't realize that Ishin's gonna have like a unique takedown. I got confused there for a sec.
Should I continue from here when you return? You should know that it was not love that drove him, but duty. I was his responsibility. He had made a promise that was now broken and undone. As with all mistakes he had made, the prince meant to fix this. A noble goal, to be certain, but a selfish one as well. For he was motivated to ease his own pain.
He's just torturing people.
I know these streets. Knew them anyway. I must keep pace with Kylina if I'm to find the one responsible for this.
Also, when you said every time disaster strikes, I wouldn't really know about that. I just know that when Warrior Within started, he ended up being left with just a stick for a while until he stole the sword from one of the enemies. Shit, I got confused by the cannon. Ah, that sucks. First death and it was something stupid. Oh. Good, it didn't. It ended up restarting all the way. Oh. Let's see where I messed up. Nice. Got it right that time. that the prince is really regretting getting rid of that medallion. Oh. That's really cool. Nice. I love that. Not sure about it being a QTE. I'm sure that's like some people are like, I think it's awesome that this has a QTE, and some people are like, oh no, that's not good that you get a QTE. I think that kind of works, but I can see why they never recommended that. They'll let you do a double takedown like in Arkham.
Where is kind Asha, who would stand before her stall selling fruits and flowers? Or the errant children, making trouble as all young ones do? Gone. All gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all dead, dude. they're gonna introduce a lot more pain in the ass obstacles. This is the first level too.
Shall I continue my... I will continue my story from here next time.
Home. And yet nothing is as I remember. Objects once familiar and comforting. Home. And yet nothing is as I remember. Objects once familiar and comforting now fill me with uncertainty and dread. What has happened here?
The prince is gonna get a better weapon. Oh. Nice. Oh, I see. Yes, I'm discarding the sword because it's slightly damaged. Oh, shit. God damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Why? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was sick.
I should be resting now, recovering from my time away, or sitting with Father. Instead, I'm forced to run and hide, sneaking about like a common thief, hunted in my own city.
I was worried that I wouldn't make it. Okay, got it. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. Ah, oh, come on. Missed her by that much. God damn it, who set all this shit up?
Should I continue from good? This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
knew what that was. Is this a bonus area? Because it feels like a bonus area. Come on. What's this say? Damn it. Why does this guy have to throw the amulet? I'm still curious as to where he got it. I don't think the game is never specified where he got that amulet from. It belonged to the nation of that princess. I can't remember everyone's names. I gotta look it up. Nice. Oh shit. Fuck! Okay, I think that's what it was saying.
Pay attention to what the prince overheard as he drew close to where I was being kept. Is this where I will continue my story from here next time.
Many years ago, I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place. Its halls deserted, and its guardians gone to sand. Strange tales adorned its walls, which spoke of an empress of time. But of this enigmatic creature, there was no trace. We returned to India with treasure nonetheless. A staff, a dagger, an empty hourglass covered in jewels, and books. Such secrets they contained. But even then, I was an older man, and knew that my time would soon be at an end. The books told me that life eternal was not beyond my reach, but it required the essence of the Empress herself, the power of the sands. But you were gone. They were gone. Or so I thought. I turned my attention towards other.
God damn it.
Many years ago, I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place. Its halls deserted, its guardians returned to India with treasure nonetheless. A staff, a dagger, an empty hourglass covered in jewels, and books. Such secrets they contained. For even then I was an older man and knew that my time would soon be over. The books showed me that life eternal was not beyond my reach, but it required the essence of the Empress herself, the power of the sound. But you were gone. They were gone. And so I thought. I turned my attention towards others and left that dream behind. 4 weeks ago, the dagger stirred. It whispered to me in my sleep. It drew me here, towards Babylon. Alas, the Maharaja did not share my vision, would not grant me leave. So I slew him and claimed his kingdom, his army for my own. Nothing would stand between me and my desire.
Oh boy. I think the prince's dad might be dead. Okay, that was awesome. That was so cool, and I got it on the first
Recklessly,
try.
the prince drew his weapon and charged forward, intending to rescue me. It was as if he had learned nothing from his past adventures. Or perhaps he'd simply forgotten, made blind and deaf by fear and rage. This is how it happened. This is how I died.
No!
What have we here?
The Vizier!
Ah, you must be the Prince of Persia. Come home at last. Too late, I'm afraid. I believe I have something of yours.
No! Kylena! Father, forgive what I have done, wherever you are.
Got the signature recall.
The palace is falling! Run for your lives!
So that motherfucker is back from the dead. Great. It's because since the sense of time didn't exist, that also meant that invasion wasn't going to exist, meaning that the prince never met that girl that gave him the story, and he never...
Should I continue from here when you return?
And he never killed the Vizier in the first place.
Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Point is, without all that shit, he never went back to that kingdom, warned the princess about what the Vizier was going to happen, and he never killed the Vizier at all. None of that ever happened. So of course that motherfucker will be back. But I'm gonna assume he's gonna get buyer's remorse with that immortality. Because there's one thing that every form of media, god damn it. Anyway, as I was saying before I died, as most forms of media has taught me, is that immortality more than often is more trouble than it's actually worth. And given what happened to Vizier, I'm thinking he got the raw end of the deal in that situation. Would not want to turn into whatever the hell he was going to turn into. I wonder if this is going to turn into a situation where we're going to have the dagger throughout the whole game, but progressively change and alter it as we move on. Like it's going to, like with every like enemy killed or material gained, we get it to become more powerful or something.
Shall I continue my story from here if you want? I will continue my story from here next time. If you require a break, by all means, take your time.
I love that they brought back narrations for the pause menu, but sad that they didn't bring back subtitles. Like, why? Why didn't they do that? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more.